Okay, well, I'm going to go ahead and start. Hopefully, Tim either sees my email or Paul's text and hops on, but I'll keep an eye on VC, or if you guys see him on pop up green on there, I'll quick at him. But otherwise, we're at session 37, and we're, I think, starting to enter the end game here. Last time, you guys and Van Richten delivered Yolanda and the other children that you rescued from the werewolf den to the Mardikovs at the winery. They were extremely grateful, and they agreed to brew and market a line of ale on behalf of you guys. You guys spent an extreme amount of time discussing the name, about which I think you settled on Strahd's Pale Ale as the final one. That was kind of humorous. But while you were there discussing that, Danica Mardikov, who is the wife of Erwin and owner of the Blue Water Inn in Wallachia, she showed up and she beseeched you guys to help rescue her husband from an angry mob. Apparently, the situation in Wallachia had deteriorated pretty badly since you guys were last there. After the Vistani encampment had been decimated during your last visit, apparently the Vistani suspected that you guys had been acting on behalf of the Vallaki townspeople, who traditionally have treated them as inferior at best. So anyway, a group of Vistani went into town and accused the villagers of hiding the party and threatening to attack the village if the party wasn't surrendered to them. Then the new burgomaster, the young Viktor Velakovich, responded to this by publicly hanging the Vistani in the town square, drawing many spectators and apparently cheers and enthusiasm. And during this spectacle of the hanging, some sort of unexplained event happened where a good number of citizens, including most of Valaki's town guard, were suddenly killed by some psychic force, which nobody was really able to identify the cause of, but some recalled seeing a young Vistani girl leaving town via the Sunset Gate shortly after. So you guys kind of put two and two together and figure that's Arabelle, who you had encountered before.
Same.
So anyway, some of the townspeople in turn blamed this whole fiasco on you guys, thinking that you had riled the Vistani up in order to seize power for yourself or something like that. And so they formed an angry mob and congregated in the Blue Water Inn, since they knew the Mardikovs were allies of you guys. So when you guys weren't found, they abducted Erwin, leaving Danica to seek out your help. So you guys agreed to go ahead and investigate and help out if you could. So you first stopped at the Vistani camp, which you found deserted, so you went on to Vallaki, and there you found the gates unguarded. But at the church, you did see a funeral of sorts going on by for the slain guardsmen. And the townspeople there seemed to have calmed down a little bit, but they weren't exactly friendly to you guys. They indicated that Erwin had been questioned and released after convincing them that you weren't, in fact, responsible for the incident and that he had no idea where you were. So he was actually safe and sound at the Blue Water Inn. So after going off to see him and make sure he was all right, you then went to try and find the burgomaster, Viktor Velakovich, and you last heard he was hiding in his mansion after all this. So you went there, but when you got there, you actually ran into an old enemy of yours, Rahadin, the Chamberlain of Strahd, showed up in Strahd's black carriage, and he went in before you could get to him and killed Viktor Velakovich and dumped his body in front. And when you guys moved to attack him, he basically said that he really didn't have time for this and disappeared. But Strahd himself soon appeared, and you guys got into a knockdown, drag-out battle with him, or so you thought it was him. You did make some use of some of the new items that you'd found to great effect, but when you took him down, he actually kind of collapsed in this puddle of snow-like watery goo, which led you to believe after some interior consultation that this may have actually been some sort of basically a duplicate of him, not a doppelganger, but a simulacrum. There's a spell that can actually duplicate someone, and you thought that might be what it was, because he did go down awfully fast, considering how powerful he is. So that's where we had left off. So you guys now are kind of licking your wounds after that battle, and it's up to you what you want to do now. I'll go ahead and move you over here to the world map, and you guys can discuss amongst yourselves what your next plan of attack will be.
I think a nap.
Yeah.
Would be good.
A nap would be good.
Yeah.
Yeah, you
I'm
haven't.
for one of those.
Yeah, you haven't rested.
Maybe some wings and at the Blue Water Inn.
Yeah, and some pale ale.
Yeah.
Well, they gotta give them time to brew it first, so you won't get
I
Strahd's pale ale. But yeah, if you want to, you would. This is right after the battle, so if you guys wanted to try and take were you gonna just take a short rest there, or were you actually gonna try and like stay there for the night?
I don't know. I was just joking.
Oh.
Isn't our goal to, I don't know, kick the living shit out of Strahd now? I thought we had done all the completionist stuff.
Well, you had mentioned that as being your next step as to what you wanted to do. But yeah, I didn't know if you wanted to do anything first or if you wanted to head immediately to Castle Ravenloft.
I mean, we need to rest before we go to Castle Ravenloft, right?
That's what I was saying. If you want, you could take a short rest at the Blue Water Inn, or if you want to spend the night, take a long rest, you could do that. Up to you. Or if you want to just head right out, that's fine too. Totally up to you guys.
Yeah.
Let's spend the night.
Yeah, I think so. Then we can kind of plan our plan of attack, so to speak.
Okay.
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, and obviously the Mardikovs aren't going to charge you anything for staying there. You guys have pretty much permanently cemented your good graces with them, so there's obviously no charge for the room. And given the demeanor of the local townspeople, there's no other rooms open. Nobody else is passing through town at the moment, so you have your pick of rooms, and you're able to each take a room if you want to yourself, or if you want to bunk up in one room, you can do that too.
I'd like my own room.
Sure.
Okay. So is there anything else you wanted to do before bunking down for the evening?
I'm gonna create some holy waters, I think. You said I could do that, right? By blessing some vials of water.
Yeah, I would say that you should be able to do that. Or you could even get some from St. Andrew's Church if you want to. But if you want to make your own, you could do that too.
I'm gonna drink.
There's a shock. Oh, that's not what I wanted to bring up. I was going to bring up the Blue Water Inn just to see where you guys are staying. I'm not sure it's going to matter at all, but I'm going to roll for if anything happens during the night. Here we go, Blue Water Inn. I knew I had a map of this thing. You guys had stayed there previously.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, well, never mind all these. Isaac's long dead. But if you guys want to maybe place your counters in what room you want to be staying in, it wouldn't be there. It'd be on the second floor. And Rictavio would be there too.
I guess we don't necessarily have our own room, but we...
Well, you could. Like I said, there's, plenty of room in the inn. Well, I guess there's two individual rooms and then there's the common room, but they're all pretty much open right now.
I mean, I think we should... I'll stay in with Jugs.
And I guess...
Put Tim in with Adrin, probably.
Yeah, Rictavio, figure out where he's going to go with his tiger. Well, his tiger, he's going to probably have stay in the barn. Actually, he'll go ahead and stay in the barn too, just to keep watch over his tigers. And he feels pretty confident that with his tiger there that he'll be safe. But he says that. Yeah, well, he knows that there's probably safety in numbers too. So if something does happen it's up to you guys if you want to take separate rooms. But the tiger obviously isn't going to sleep in a room, and he wants to be by his tiger, so he's going
Right.
to hang out downstairs.
I mean, we know where he is, so.
Yeah. So, well, let's just see. We'll just do two. Why don't we do 2 rolls for the night to see if anything happens? So one of you guys can roll a d20 for the evening, and I got to figure out what watch order you guys had. You thought you had a watch order listed here.
I'll do one.
Oh, fun.
Fun for who?
Yeah, that's the question. Hang on, I just want to make this up here. I never wrote this down, and I want to do it. So as far as party's watch order, what's the standard watch order? Or if you want to go standard marching order, we could do that. I just need to. I want to mark it down.
I think Rowan always takes last watch because he likes to pray to the
Get up-
morning lord.
Get up at dawn.
So Rowan's last. Now, you guys are in separate rooms. Did you want to split this up? Just have one of you guys awake and then knock on the other door to wake somebody up? Or are you going to each split a shift? I know that Adrin doesn't really need to sleep the whole night. He just kind of trances for a
Right,
while.
yeah.
I think we could take watch out in the hallway.
Yeah, okay. That would make sense. And then you could split it. So, okay, so Rowan's last. Who's first?
Probably Adrin.
Sure.
Then
Then Clytus, and then me.
Jugs. Okay, and while I'm here, what's your marching order? Normally.
Probably pretty similar. Adrin, Clytus, me, and Rowan.
Yeah,
Sure.
yeah. Yeah, keep it the same.
Yeah, and I'd probably have Van Richten would probably go in front of Jugs, between Clytus and Jugs.
Yeah, Rictavio.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna save. Okay, so I just made a new document for this. So if we ever need to pull it up, it's in the under the characters section. I'll put it right under the party
And
loot.
Richten or Rictavio, is that the same person?
Yeah, Rictavio was the name he was going under.
Right.
Wearing his
Yeah.
hat. He is wearing his hat of disguise still, just because he doesn't trust anything. So, so let's see. Out of those 4, then let's see. Well, it would have been the first roll, so actually it would have been during Adrin's watch. So Adrin, so are you watching out in the hallway? Did you
Yep.
say? Okay. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. Make a perception check. Oh, wait. Tim's here. Let me add him to the call. Okay.
That's a good idea.
I rolled a 20.
For your perception.
Can
Okay.
you guys hear me now?
Yep.
Yeah, we can hear you.
Yeah.
Can you hear us?
Oh, okay, what is going on? I'm having all kinds of. Yes, I hear you.
Okay.
Okay.
Let's roll with it.
I don't know what the hell's going on. Yeah.
Your signal's getting better though. It's not red anymore.
Yeah, it's
Let me
fluctuating.
go back into roll 20 then.
No, it's green. Yep.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. All right, you guys hear me okay now?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
No issues.
All right, I'm going back into roll 20. Hopefully I'm functioning now.
Okay. So to catch up.
Okay, yeah, I see the map.
Okay. So to catch you up, the guys just decided they were going to spend a night at the Blue Water Inn. So you decided to split up into separate rooms, and Van Richten was going to stay in the barn or the shed, garage, whatever you want to call it, with his tiger. So Adrin took the first watch, and he rolled something. Actually, Dave rolled for him, but it was an encounter of some sort. So he just made a perception check, got a 20, which was pretty good. You hear something moving around in your bedroom, the bedroom you were sharing with Clytus.
Uh-oh.
I go in.
Okay.
Is it Clytus?
Yeah, you hear Clytus sneeze. You go into the room. You see Nothing. You see Clytus resting in his bed. And make another perception check.
Not as perceptive.
Not as perceptive. Okay. Yeah, you don't see anything else.
But I heard something, right?
You did hear something, like a little rattling noise of some sort.
I wake Clytus up and go, dude, did you snore or something? What the hell? I heard something. What the hell's going on?
I perceive nothing, or should I make a roll?
Yeah, you could make a perception check if you want.
Oh boy.
Nope.
I probably farted in my sleep.
Yeah.
Well, I guess you should go back to sleep. There's nothing here. I checked the window to see if it was open, the windows.
You go there. The window is not open, but you do. It does feel a little bit loose, like maybe something was rattling at it, maybe trying to get in. And as you look, you look around. Do you open the window or?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah. If you open the window, kind of look out and around, you don't see anything immediately visible, but you do see this kind of mist drifting away further off that kind of dissipates into the distance.
I think somebody tried to open the window. And I close it again.
Okay.
All right.
And then I go back out and I finish my watch.
Okay. I will say that didn't interrupt. That was a first watch that didn't necessarily interrupt anything. So somebody wants to make a roll for the second half of the rest of your watch. Adrian goes by without issue. If somebody else wants to make a D20 roll for the second half. Okay. And that the rest of your long rest goes uninterrupted, so you guys can go ahead and apply the benefits of a long rest. I'm presuming in the morning you relate to the others what you had experienced.
I let everybody know what I experienced.
Yeah.
Nice.
Van Richten says he thinks that's very likely that was a vampire of some sort trying to get in, and seeing as how it was unlikely that the Martikovs would have invited any vampire into their inn, it probably actually was Strahd trying to get in.
Well, if this is a Strahd-proof building, we should just stay here.
Well, no, that's the thing. It actually wouldn't be Strahd-proof. So when you came into the room, he must have been wanting to do something stealthily, and when you showed up, he changed his mind and backed off. But
He's scared of me.
yeah, normally a vampire cannot enter a residence without being invited, but Strahd, this is his land. He can do pretty much what he wants, invitation
It's all
or
his
not.
house.
Yes, exactly. Whose house? Strahd's house.
Strahd's house.
Okay, so with the benefit of a long rest, you guys are ready to go. So let me know what you want to do.
All right, so we're all matched.
Let's go to Castle Ravenloft.
Okay, so move to the Barovia overland map. By the way, Clytus, in the characters section, I wrote down the party order. If you want to take a look at that, there's a doc for that. If you have any objections to it or anything, let me know. But otherwise, I'm going to assume that's your marching order and resting order.
Okay.
He hates it.
What would it be under?
It's in the characters section where your character sheets
Yep.
are.
Did you just move them in that order, or are you saying that there's a document that...
No, I'm
There,
sorry. I
party
actually made a party order document.
Got it. Yep.
So you guys are going to hit the road. I'm sorry, Tim. Did you have a question on it, or?
Let's see. Shouldn't Adrin go in the middle because he doesn't have spells to worry about for a
Go
watch
in the
order?
middle? Oh, I don't.
Yeah, 'cause you're not. Because like Rowan's got to memorize spells, Jug has to memorize spells.
I don't have to.
I don't have to.
I don't
Oh,
have
you
to
don't?
memorize them. No,
Oh, okay.
I just have to like meditate or whatever, and I like to do that at the sunrise.
All right.
Yeah, and I guess
In other words, I don't care.
Van Richten will. Do you want Van Richten to take a watch on his own? Otherwise, he could
It's up
just
to you guys.
stay up with Rowan, because they're both priests of the Morning Lord, so they could like sing choruses to each other or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah, there you go.
That sounds
you pray
great.
together.
Okay, we'll do that.
Family
So,
that prays together stays together.
yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
At least until one of you dies. So otherwise, though, as the marching order looks okay, we can go ahead and move you guys along. So I'm assuming you're going to take the old Svalich Road to the castle.
Yes.
Okay.
Sure.
I think we should be good citizens and fill every pothole on the way.
That will take a while. You'll have significantly more chances for random encounters on that. Assuming that was in jest, we will still need some rolls for overland travel. This is a daytime, would have been normal morning hour, so they will say morning hour travel. Somebody can take the next turn for that. 15, okay. You guys make it to the mountainous area, at least, with no encounters. Next leg would be, midday. If somebody wants to roll for that.
Clytus?
Sure.
18!
God bless it.
All right, what do we got here for encounters?
Low is better on these, you guys. Did you not know that?
I knew that.
Yes, this is actually something Paul took. Paul, is this something that actually was from the Tomb of Annihilation, or is it just something you came up with?
Yeah. So you're supposed to roll all the time for random encounters. I just choose to have you guys roll, and then there's a giant list of things. It's like 5 pages of stuff in 3 or 4 columns.
I'm actually kind of
Yeah.
envious.
And we always roll 60 something.
Yes, it's always a constrictor snake or a swarm of something. Nothing fun.
All right, so let's see. Yeah, I don't unfortunately have nearly that level of random encounters to choose from here. So let's see. That's in the castle itself. I don't want that.
I wanted to put in all those monsters, but it's like 100 plus different monsters in the list.
Jesus.
So
Yeah.
I didn't feel like doing it.
Give me a second here. I'm looking for the proper random encounters table. I pulled up the castle one, which is obviously not right. Da-da-da-da. Come on.
Uh-oh. Kyle's cat's getting ready to attack.
I didn't
Oh,
even know
yeah.
he was down here.
Okay,
Here's-
so this is daytime. This is actually only a D20. Actually, no, roll a D12 and a D8. That's interesting.
Oh.
Tim, you can go ahead since you had the honor of the 19.
All right. D12 and a D8.
Yep, and then we'll add the two together.
Five.
That was a
5.
D10 though.
Oh, D10. Sorry. D12. You're right. Ignore the first roll.
12.
12.
Okay.
There we go.
All right. Let's see. You guys hear some howling that appears to be drawing nearer of wolves. And
Does it sound like 12 of them?
no, it actually. Well, you can't really count. It's actually quite a few of them, but not. if you guys want to try and hide, or I guess what's your reaction to this?
I mean, do they sound close?
It sounds like they're approaching. Yes.
Hide.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
getting up bushes or something.
Okay. Yeah, this would be probably easier in the forest area here along the route. So yeah, there's plenty of foliage around. You can kind of tell they're coming from the east. They don't appear to be surrounding you, but if you guys want to hide, everyone make stealth checks.
Oh, jeez.
Great.
All right.
I'll roll
Oh, not bad actually.
Ooh.
Ooh,
Yeah.
yeah, Clytus? No.
Okay.
I have to roll it.
I don't think it matters.
Whoa!
You're
Nice.
stealthy as shit.
Well, yeah. And so basically, what happens is that Adrin and Rowan both managed to hide so well that the wolves haven't picked them out. But the other two, and everyone sees this. Basically, 8 wolves kind of come out of the forest and kind of form a loose circle. Not a full circle, but like a semicircle around the party. They don't actually move to attack. They just sit there watching you. And they don't see Adrin and Rowan, but they do see Jugs and Clytus.
All right.
What's
Do
your
they look like werewolves or?
No, they look like normal wolves.
Yeah.
Are they normal?
I'm sure they're spies for Strahd.
Yeah.
So I wave at him. I say, "Hey, Strahd, how's it going?"
Oh, actually, I take that back. They are dire wolves. You rolled a 12.
Oh.
They're actually dire wolves. So they're the big ones. So 8
All right.
huge dire wolves.
Hey, Strahd.
Yeah. Hey, Strahd, how's it going?
Do you make any other form of like? Are you going to attack or sit there and hide, or what is your plan of action? Because they're just sitting there watching you.
All right. I say we continue on down the road.
Yeah, I'm not gonna attack, but I'm gonna be ready so that if they come at me, I can attack them.
Okay.
Come at me, bruh.
I'm not gonna like turn my back and walk away or anything.
Okay. So you guys head out. Adrin, Rowan, I'm assuming you move yourself from hiding and follow the rest of the party. Okay. And they do actually shadow you. They don't approach closer than about 60 feet or so. And the road is a little bit twisty, but so it's sometimes hard to see them. But you can tell that they are actually following you and watching you. So you've got this kind of lupine escort to you to Castle Ravenloft, but they do not obviously move to attack. They just make you really uncomfortable just kind of hanging back and watching you because you're not used to these big, powerful animals. And Rictavio, or Van Richten's tiger, is really not liking this. He's just constantly growling and he sees his hackles raised, but he will not attack unless Van Richten instructs him to. So in that case, then you get to this fork in the road after traveling across the bridge, and Castle Ravenloft is to the east, off the old Svalich Road.
Cool.
If you wish to continue in that direction.
Yeah.
Okay. Then for this last leg of the trip, we'll just do one more roll for whoever wishes to do that. The dire wolves do appear to be following you still.
Whose turn is it?
Dave's.
Okay. Oh. There we go. Oh man. Oh. 16.
Yeah, 16 I don't think is enough, especially in the daytime. Nope. Yeah, daytime, nope, that would not be an encounter. So, apart from the wolves who continue to follow you all the way to the gorge, you reach the drawbridge leading to the castle, and it appears, much as you've seen it last time, nothing appears to have changed much. It's probably really just about mid to late afternoon at this point. So you can see everything still lit by the grayish light overhead. It is actually not raining for a change, but it is kind of cold, and the wind, you can feel the wind blowing over the peaks of the mountain behind you. And the drawbridge actually is down.
Let's go in.
Okay.
Yeah.
You start to cross the drawbridge. You see the wolves actually stop at the edge of the drawbridge and not follow you across, but they continue watching you as you move across. And that will then take you to the castle itself. So let's go ahead and move us there to that big old map. And
Jeez.
God knows where you guys are in this one. Oh, how convenient. You are right
Yeah.
there.
That was really easy.
All right. So you guys have been here before, so I will let you decide which way you want to go.
What do you
Front
guys think?
door.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's
Seems
go try the
pretty
front
safe.
door.
Okay. So the front door is as before. Those innate ardor doors, they are actually open. They're flanked by fluttering torches and iron sconces. And there's that set of other double doors inside the entryway.
Did they open? When we tried
Yes, they do actually open. Oh, you mean the inner doors?
Well, so the first set opens, so we go inside, and then yeah, do the inner doors open? Try
Let's
them.
see, the entryway. Actually, the front doors were already open. The second set of doors. Yeah. The other set of doors are closed, and you've got these 4 statues of dragons glaring down at you with their eyes flickering in the torchlight. The other doors, if you remember last time you were here, you had no problem opening them, but Van Richten does warn you all bets are off now on the second entry. Before you were there by invitation, now you're pretty much not.
Open the door.
Okay. So that door opens and you find yourself again in that great big entryway that you recall from the last time you were here. Dusty hall with more torches sputtering. There's lots of shadows, cracked and faded ceiling frescoes. And you've been pretty much all the directions, except really you didn't really go up the stairs other than to quick look around it. And that last time you went that way, that was when you first met Rahadin. In which case that your encounter stopped there. So you guys can go any way you want to.
Can I go up the stairs?
Sure.
Okay, the stairs circle up and lead you around the corner. I've got so much going on here. Let's see. That leads to a landing 20 feet wide by 40 feet long. Stone arches support a ceiling covered with frescoes 20 feet overhead. Frescoes depict armored knights on horseback, their finer features faded beyond recognition. Dust floats in the air here. At each end of the south wall, a staircase rises into darkness. Between the staircases are twin alcoves, each one containing a standing suit of armor covered with dark stains. Each suit of armor clutches a mace, the business end of which is shaped like a dragon's head. Words engraved on the arches above the suits of armor have been scratched out. And let me just go ahead and reveal all of that. God, this map is so big it's dogging my computer down. Come on. Okay, so first let me get Richten up there. And for the area, you've got these stairways going up. And then these 2 alcoves with these knights in them.
Where do you guys want to go then?
Where do these stairs go? They go up. Let's go
Yeah,
up.
let's go up.
Okay. So bypassing. Let's see.
Is there
Do
are-
both sets of stairs go to the same location?
We don't know.
Yeah, you don't know until you go up. So if you're going to go right up
Which
that
you want?
eastern stairwell, let's see. I've got to figure out. Again, bear with me. This is so friggin' confusing, this map. If you've ever seen the Castle Ravenloft map, you'll know what I mean. The stairs go up 30 feet or so, and we'll actually take you off this map and onto another one. Copy here. Oh yeah,
Oh.
okay.
Oh yeah, we've been there,
Yep, and
Yeah, we have.
and that's where we killed what's his name. Well, not that room, but yeah.
yeah, you guys actually do wind up in that room that Jugs just went to. Those two stairs
I don't see my. Oh, there it is.
come down, and you see they join up right there. So that's where you wind up from there.
That's where he killed what's his name, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go see if he's still there. Or if he's
Like,
back.
in here.
Yep. Sure. Why
Yeah,
not?
that room, that was the room where the accountant, Strahd's accountant was, and you remember killing him there, but his body is no longer there, and all of the treasure and notes and everything like that has been moved out of that room. So someone's cleaned up since you last made your appearance.
Okay.
No secret. Look. Oh, there's a secret door.
Yeah, we know about that secret door down there.
You want to go in that secret door?
Sure, let's go that way.
If you recall,
let's do
yeah, last time you went there, you just kind of looked out down the hallway. That's why that's only illuminated. So that was
Yeah, let's go that way.
okay.
Yeah, let's go towards the front of the castle.
Okay, so
All right.
that
This way.
hallway. Yeah, it's a long, narrow corridor running east and south, or east to west. Cobwebs fill the hall, obstructing sight beyond a few feet. Okay, so you wouldn't have seen everything you did, but as you move further down, you're able to see that there is a passageway leading north, and looks like it opens into a larger room. Let's see if you'd see anything there. That room, I'm just going to go ahead and reveal it. It's an empty room with some windows revealing the courtyard, but it's otherwise empty.
How about up in here?
That room is a high dome-shaped ceiling capping 30-foot wide octagonal room before you. Frescoes faded with age adorn the ceiling. But their images are impossible to make out. Tall, thin arrow slits look out over the courtyard. Otherwise, the room is empty.
Are all those little white things arrow slits?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's go up the stairs.
Yep.
Okay.
Sure.
Yep.
I'm rolling for encounters in the castle here, so it depends on where you are and everything for the frequency. So that is a big spiral staircase. Let's see. Looks like it just goes. Oh, does it go up and down? It does actually go up and down. So
Up.
you could go either
go
way.
up.
All
Yeah,
right.
we saw the down. We saw it on the other map, so
Okay. So you guys.
We are looking for a tomb, aren't we?
Well, that you guys had been talking when you were at the inn. You were saying you were discussing strategy, so maybe you want to tell me what you discussed and what your strategy is.
Well, we know that we were told we could find him at his mother's tomb. Is that where we want to go?
Well, actually,
Wasn't it?
yeah. There's, if you recall, though, Van Richten had mentioned something about there also being an artifact that Strahd is rumored to have, some sort of artifact that is called the Heart of Sorrow, and apparently that
Oh yeah.
protects him in some way, and he thinks that if you guys manage to destroy that somehow, that would also help. Before you take on Strahd himself, he apparently that deflects a lot of blows against him and absorbs damage that would otherwise affect him. So that might be also another thing worth pursuing.
But we have no idea where that would be.
No, he's somewhere in the castle apparently, repeatedly, but he doesn't know where. You guys certainly haven't seen anything like it. He says it's supposed to be. He actually doesn't really know what it looks like, but it's something big and magical that.
Okay, well.
My guess is it's either going to be up high or down low, and not in the middle floors. So let's go one direction.
Let's go up.
Okay, so you guys are going to go up. Let me bring Renrichten with you.
And then we find the hardest tower, we destroy it. Next, let's move on.
All right, so that's destroyed. What's
Yep.
next?
Yeah, give me 10 minutes to figure out where this stair ends up. 13. Okay, so it goes up 40 feet.
Like this might be in Piddlewick's stomping ground, one more floor up.
Yeah, well, Piddlewick's dead.
So rooms of weeping.
Sorry.
Way to rub it in, man.
I know, I'm sorry.
Yeah, Jugs, are you still carrying his remains with you?
No, I left him with the Lich. He was going to try to revive him.
Oh, yeah.
That's right, yep.
He would.
Okay, give me a second here. I'm moving everybody around.
He had nothing but time on his hands, so...
Yeah, he's got nothing better to do. So you guys go up another level, and you wind up on what looks to be some sort of a battlement of some sort. It opens up. You stand on a 10-foot wide walkway that encircles most of the keep. The drizzle, there's a drizzle of rain now, which is punctuated by the occasional clap of thunder or stroke of lightning. Far below these parapets are the shining wet cobblestones of the courtyard.
He needs a landscaper.
You need someone to clean this place, too.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, it's a great big walkway that looks like it encircles the entire area.
You guys want to go around and look for another door?
No.
Sure.
Okay.
No?
No? Yes?
I'm game for it.
Yeah.
Okay, which way did you want to go?
Let's stick with the building.
Okay, so you're gonna
Along.
Up, up, up.
Hug the wall.
hug the wall. Okay, yeah. Moving past, periodically you do see windows, but it looks like all the curtains are closed, so you really can't see inside the rooms. Let's see, how long does this take to get you around? Moving around the entryway. Yeah, so you guys are walking along. You get to probably about... Well, I'll just move Frictavio to where you get probably about here. If you want to move yourself in rough marching order around them. Now there's thunder and lightning and everything, so if you guys want to make a perception check, I'll allow you to do it, but at disadvantage.
So I gotta roll it. I gotta do it twice.
No, it just
Well,
you take
roll
the
it for
lowest
you.
of the two.
Oh. Perception.
Big difference. Okay, so
Adrian got a 12. That's not terrible.
Bet you it's not enough.
Yeah.
all right, so the party actually moves up to about here when around the corner ahead of you, you see someone in a suit of armor come clanking around the corner into view. And as it turns the corner, you see it kind of slowly turn towards you and start clanking in your direction.
Does it look threatening?
Well, it does have... Let me just see here. What does it have? It's a suit of armor. It actually does pull, as it moves towards you, it does pull out a greatsword. So it does look like it's going to be ornery towards you.
I'm gonna attack it then.
Okay, yeah, I was going to say that's probably an indication that initiative would be appropriate.
Sound of gun.
Okay. Wow.
I rolled a 5, but I didn't select my token. 'Cause I'm an idiot.
All right, I'll get to you last then.
If Adrian and Clytus have their way, he'll be dead before it's my turn anyway.
That's right.
We'll do our best.
And maybe Rictavio. And his tiger.
Yeah, we'll see.
Yeah, I've got to roll for him too. Oh boy, really?
Oh,
Wow. Yeah, and Rictavio and his tiger are not gonna do anything before me.
Well, actually, let me double check. I got all these maps obscuring his stats here. Come on, Rictavio. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry. He did get a 3.
No.
I always miss his dex as a +1. And his tiger will just go on him. And Jugs, I can add you manually here. You said, what did you get? A 5?
Yep.
yeah.
Okay, I think that's everyone. Okay, so, Adrian, looks like you're up first.
Well, let's just punch it, kick it, do something to it. Let's see here. I was here. So hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yep, I can get to there.
Holy crap.
Yeah, I guess I'll spend a key point. Does 20 hit?
Actually, no.
Does a 26 hit?
A 26 does. Yeah, I mean, you're hitting it, but it doesn't appear to do damage. A 26 does.
All right, so first one was sorry. So 17, 30, 34, 37, 9, 46 points of damage.
Wow. Okay, so you have the Sunblade. Are you activating it? Well, yeah, you have to actually use it. So it's actually casting light and everything too, and doing its normal effects. This, as you get close, you can see that the suit of armor appears to be empty. You don't see the features of any humanoid or other living creature within it. It just appears to be an entirely animated suit of armor. But you do actually manage to put some dents in it with that attack. Let's see. It's a magical... Okay, yep. So that's full damage for your attacks. Okay, that would be Edrin. Next up would be the suit of armor. Let's see. It's right there, so it's going to take 2 hacks at you with the greatsword. And I'm going to drop my dice.
Oh, good plan.
I dropped my computer because no. Disadvantage to using Roll20. So let's see. That is likely a miss, a 13, but a 24 likely gets you.
Yep.
Okay, so he hits you with the greatsword, and you take 9 points of slashing damage. And as the sword makes contact, it actually you get this blast of electricity that runs through your body as it hits you, and you take an additional 3 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
And yeah, that's the armor. Clytus is up.
All right. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 60. That's as far as I can get. I double move. I dashed.
Dash.
And,
Waddle.
then I wait. Yep.
Okay.
That's as far as I can get.
Rowan's up.
All right. I'm gonna move up to there and just zap him with that.
Okay. Dexterity saving throw. What's the DC that he needs?
16.
Wait. Oh. Okay.
It failed, so it takes full damage. So go ahead and roll. 17 points of radiant damage to the suit of armor.
Not bad for a cantrip.
Yeah, not too bad at all. Jugs.
10, 15. Alright, go into there, and then I will shoot a firebolt at it. I will miss with a firebolt.
Yep.
Actually, I gotta be back here. That's my 30 feet.
Okay. Rictavio is, let's see. What would be useful here? He knows that he's not a power trip guy, so he's going to cast. Oh, it's touch. Shit. He was going to cast guidance, but that. Well.
You can move then.
Yeah, he's going to go ahead and just move up. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Yeah, he isn't quite far. He's going to double move up to Clytus, and he says, if you can delay until the next turn, I can give you some guidance, which would give you a D4 roll to add to something, if you want to delay your action till after he goes. But his tiger can also move 40 feet, so that would be 5, 10, 15, 20. Okay, so it can get up to the animated armor, but not attack. Yeah, part of its pouncing ability doesn't work. Actually, it's gonna not dash. It's going to move here and dodge. That way it can. Actually, I'll stop right. 5, 10. It's gonna have to stop right there because you guys are right in the way. But if it takes a 20-foot movement at least and then attacks, it gets its pounce. So it's gonna try and be strategic about that and take the dodge action otherwise. So, Adrin's back up, top of the order.
I'm gonna take the dodge action.
Okay. So it gets disadvantage on both of its attacks, and it's going to do the same deal with 2 swings of its mighty greatsword. Which is good, because the first one would have hit you, and second one would have hit you. Both now miss when you're dodging.
Wow.
So swish, swish, you managed to dodge out of the mighty swings. Clytus is up now. Were you going to...
Yeah, I'll delay.
Delay? Okay, I'm going to see. I think I can just drag you here. Just move you down there. Okay, Rowan's up.
All right, I'm going to actually brandish that icon of Ravenloft, and I'm just gonna move up to there, I think. So anyone within 30 feet of me will... you can't be charmed, frightened, blah blah blah, and oh, this isn't an undead, is it? It's probably a construct.
You've
But
never.
anyway, yeah. And then I'm gonna do another one of those blasts.
Okay, so failed his deck save yet again. So 13 more points of damage. You're wounding it. For a cantrip, that is pretty damn powerful.
Yeah, it goes up another D8 at 11th level too. So.
Like you'll live that long.
Right.
Okay, so that would be Rowan. Jugs is up.
All right. I'm moving to right here,
Moving on up.
and I'm going to use Shocking Grasp.
Oh, interesting.
22.
Okay, you grasp, or you use your shocking grasp ability. Electricity kind of courses over it and doesn't appear to do a single thing to it.
Ah.
It appears to be immune to electricity damage.
That's what I wanted to find out.
Yep, effective test. Now it's gonna kill you.
Pretty much.
Okay, so first let me have Rictavio's tiger go in. First, he's gonna run in, and do his pouncy. Gonna hit it with or try to hit it with a claw attack. But unfortunately fail. And oh well, okay. He was going to try and knock the suit of armor over, but the thing's just too tough. But he is providing a flanking partner to Adrin. And Rictavio is going to bestow guidance upon you, Clytus.
Okay.
Basically, it's a concentration spell, so he's going to keep focused on it. But basically, until up to a minute, if you can add a D4 roll to ability check of your choice.
Okay.
So that would include saving throws. So you get to go, Clytus.
All right, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I move here to be in a flank with Jugs.
Okay.
Perfect.
So that includes attacks?
Actually, no. That would just be ability checks, for which I'm also counting saves.
No. All right, that's all right.
Actually, let me double check. He doesn't have one that's a full spell here. That
I'll
would
be right back.
You know what? It would probably be better if he gave you protection from evil and good. Actually, you know what? You're in his aura, so that would be redundant.
Yeah.
As long as you're in his aura. Let me see here if you've got an actual attack.
Oh, and don't forget, if you guys are within 10 feet of me, you're immune to a few things. You gain saving throw of +3 if you're within 10 feet of me. And you're immune to charm. And you cannot be frightened. So just keep that in mind. All right.
Okay, actually, what he did, he gave you Death Ward. So it basically gives you protection from death. First time you drop to 0 hit points. As a result of taking damage, you instead drop to 1. Holy crap, may be completely redundant.
A 30 and a 27. I think those hit.
Both hit. One was a crit. Yeah, the suit of armor may be going down.
Did that include my... Does that damage include my crit?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, the 13
that's
plus
plus a
7
7.
is your
It's
crit.
2 rolls, basically.
Boy, that sucks. I will go ahead and...
Well, that's 30, 20, 35.
That's 35, yep.
Yeah. I'll accept that. I could do more, but good enough.
Okay, you do a massive amount of damage on this thing. It is still up, but it looks like it's just teetering barely up. Cletus is, Edrin's up.
24 and a 24.
Yes, both hit. And actually, it had 1 hit point left. So actually, yeah, you managed to whack it with the Sunblade, and the suit of armor, instead of, it doesn't blow up, doesn't disintegrate, it just kind of falls apart and collapses. And there's a few sparks of electricity that kind of sizzle out and run along the stone rampart, but it actually does drop. No longer animated.
Well, there we go.
Did it? If I pick up its mace and I try to hit the wall, does it seem to?
Nope.
Have
It's
electricity?
actually a greatsword.
Oh, it's a great sword. I thought it was a mace for some reason.
The mace was on those statues below.
Yeah. But does it seem like the great sword had electricity, or does it seem like he gave it the electricity?
You
Like,
can't
when
tell
he
just by
used-
looking at it. You're not shocked or anything when you pick it up.
What if I hit the wall with it?
You chip out some stone.
Okay. Throw it over the wall.
Maybe you have to attune to it.
I'm just gonna throw it over the wall.
Okay. Are you attempting to have it land in the courtyard or over the edge, over into the chasm beyond the walls? That'd be a pretty long throw, but you might be able to do it.
I'm gonna try to throw it over the into the chasm.
Okay. All right. Yeah. Go ahead and make actually, I'd say make a strength check. See how far you can throw it. You're pretty strong.
Oh.
That's not bad. That's not bad. Sure, I'd say that's enough to wing it over the top. It's a great sword, but you've got some heft behind you, so you wheel it out. It goes swinging out and over the edge of the castle to disappear into the depths far below. Well done.
Take
I
that.
hope that wasn't
sword.
magical.
I can't use it. Nobody can. So, you don't see any other suits of armor wandering around on the ramparts, so you do see that there is a door right here in the side of the castle.
Yeah, let's head up to that door. Guys,
Yeah, let's head up to the door.
Okay.
Let's go.
Where is that on my map? That's first find which level it is out of the 7 different maps I need to look through. Jesus.
Well, if you just tell us where he is.
No, not where he is. Where the heart is.
Yes.
Crystal? Yeah, let's go shatter that bitch. I think we needed an electric sword for that, though. I think I read that. I read that on the internet.
Yeah, spoilers. You just spoiled it now.
We were supposed to use the electric sword the whole time.
That would be very amusing. Yeah. Okay, you let me first reveal this here. This is going to be tricky to reveal, actually. But,
The circular room, yeah. Good luck.
yeah, I think I can do it, though, with a square without giving too much away here. Yeah, that'll work.
It's a dimly lit room.
Ah.
Nice.
So you see, see, you're a ways up. You walk in, it's kind of like a gantry-way that you see this circular stairway that goes up slowly and down into darkness, hugging the outer wall. You can see that this goes down, 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 and up, up, up. This is huge. And yeah, it's obviously stretching into one of these big central spire towers. On the gantry that you're in, you can also see that it kind of... Well, you haven't entered it yet, so never mind. You haven't... You
I
can't see
entered.
anything. Okay. Well, as you step into the room,
Oh,
as soon as my computer wakes up, as you step into the, well, you're not on the spiral staircase, but onto the gantry, a reddish light flares high overhead, then settles into a dull, pulsing red glow.
This is it.
You now see the full immensity of this tower. The spiral staircase circles up the tower's full height. The tower, 60 feet wide at its base, becomes narrower as it climbs. At the pinnacle of the hollow tower, a large crystal heart pulsates with red light.
we found it. Way to go, you guys.
Above the heart, the stairs continue upward. And I'm going to keep initiative going here because I
Something
need to.
else is gonna attack us.
Well, yeah, let's see. What do I have? What can I add to this? I don't have a
Wait.
I don't have a monster for this. I just need something to take its place.
Heart.
So is it like attached to the top of the tower?
It's hard to tell. It's way up there. You can see you're going to have to climb quite a few circles on this spiral staircase to get up to that level, but it's near the top. You can tell.
You could use Esmeralda because she holds Clytus's heart.
Yeah.
Oh. Dig in the night. Dig in the night.
So
Then-
theoretically, I could run straight up the. Could I run straight up the side of the wall?
You
Or
could,
no?
because you're you.
Possibly.
And if I was hasted, I'd get up, go back down, and around. Let's just go up.
All right, I'm just going to actually add.
No, you
I'm
gotta
just
let
gonna
me
use-
haste you first.
I'm going to use
Well,
Strahd.
I don't think it's a good idea to split up the whole.
Strahd's
party.
not necessarily there, but I want to.
That's his heart.
Yeah, I'm going to use him. And if you guys want to re-roll your initiative,
Sure.
No, I like my initiative.
I don't like mine, so let's. Ah! Fuck.
Apparently, it's what you were supposed to roll.
God damn it. The worst.
Oh, I'm right there with you.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Thank you.
actually, Rictavia did better this time. And okay, so all right. So we are basically going round by round at this point, and
Are we standing where we're actually standing, or?
yeah, that's at this precise moment you are. But you just from this point forward, we're going round by round as long as you're in this chamber.
Am I able to see down?
Yeah, I'm
whatever
sorry. I was just
is
going to
there?
reveal it. I just got to switch tools
Cool.
here.
I just want to know if I could, because I'm scared if
You
that's
have
something's
you have
coming.
dark vision, right?
Yeah.
Okay, you can see pretty much. It's a long hallway of some sort that looks like it's got like some kind of alcoves or something along the walls.
Somehow I feel like this is going to be well protected. Just.
Okay, so
Holy shit! It is pouring.
yeah, it's raining hard here too. Okay, so yeah, all right. So go ahead and we'll go ahead. It's Rictavio's turn. He's basically he's not sure which way you want to go or what the plan is, but he'll enter the room and ask you guys, okay, what the hell you guys want to do now?
You see that
Sorry
thing?
that-
It's got to be gone.
Yeah, it looks like the Heart of Sorrow to me. If ever there was
Lightning
one.
bolt the fucker.
Yeah, do something. Kill it.
He does not have lightning bolt.
Oh.
He is basically a cleric, so. Okay. Yeah, sure, he'll start moving up the stairs. He doesn't really get very far, but gets to there. Rowan.
I'll keep going up, I guess, and
Note that this stairway has no railing.
oh wow.
If you fall
That's
over
good
the
to know.
edge, yes, that will be
So no
long.
banister for me to slide down?
No.
Damn.
Or fail to slide
right.
down.
Yes.
Exactly.
Not like
Oh,
that's ever
yeah.
happened before.
How high up is this? Like,
You're gonna make me calculate this, aren't you?
Well, just because I want to know, like, if my spells can reach it or
Right.
anything.
Let's see. I will have to really. Couldn't they give me some distance here?
We can just say all my spells reach it. That'd be good. I'm okay with that.
Okay. Let's. Or here we go. I did find a paragraph with it. So 40 feet. So you're. Okay, so you're about 40 feet from the ground right now. They climb at least another 100 feet.
I'm just following Rictavio, I guess.
Is this spire, like, when you look at the outside of the castle, is this one, like, exceptionally higher than the others, or
Yeah,
is everything that high?
No, this looks like it might be one of the tall spires of the cave. You're not sure, but it's definitely there's some that I think there
But
was.
there are a few that are that tall, not just like this one stands out. 'Cause that's tall.
Let me see. I thought I showed a side view of the castle in the
Maybe.
handouts. Castle Ravenloft Heights. Yeah, you're actually on the. It's probably not the tallest tower. It's probably the one that's on the left.
Okay.
So if you guys were on that top rampart, you see where there's kind of like the front above the gateway, there's that landing with the two towers on either
Yeah.
side. You guys are on that level right now, and then the tower goes up beyond that much.
So yeah, we're at about 90, and it's at about 260.
Yeah, that's the
Ish.
top.
Yeah.
So anyway, Rowan, it's your turn.
I
Oh,
thought
I'm
I was
sorry.
just
You
moving
just
up to like Rictavio and just following along.
okay. Adrin.
You said it was 100 feet up, right?
At least, maybe more. It looks more now based on the.
Okay. Well,
It might be a couple hundred or close to 150, maybe.
so I theoretically can use a dash, spend a key point to dash again, and move 220 feet.
Nice.
Okay.
So what I want to do is I want to haul ass up as fast as I can, and then just tell me if this is possible. If I see this thing, my goal is I'm going to jump on it, hit it, whatever, and I want to knock it down and have it fall with me 240 feet straight down.
Okay. All right. So first of all, keep in mind that this isn't a straight wall up. You've got this spiral staircase winding around it. So you're going to have to kind of run along. You get to a staircase, you're going to have to run under the staircase, up the side of the staircase, over the top of the stairs, and then back up the wall again. So I'm going to say that's going to really effectively halve your movement rate, even dashing and doing all this fancy stuff.
Okay, so it was 220, so I'd get to go 110.
110. Okay. You are going to
I
definitely...
guess if I know I'm not going to make it, then I'm not going to go that far ahead of the party. I wanted to get the surprise.
Yeah,
I
you
could
can
get
tell
to
that.
it.
Yeah, you can tell that you wouldn't make it fully to the top doing that. You'd get significantly separated from the party by doing that, but you wouldn't quite reach the top. You would definitely be able to get there the round following that, though.
All right, so is it okay? So hang on a second. So let me see here. What else do I got here? I got my. I also got that teleportation thing too, which is my shadow step, but that will only get me 60 feet. Is it? I'm assuming it's dark here.
Actually, the heart seems to be casting a reddish glow, illuminating the whole room. It's
So it's not
slightly dimmer down here, but it's brighter as you get close to it.
So if there's no railing, and I'm trying to think if there has to be a wall, right?
Mm-hmm.
On the inside
Yep.
to hold up the stairs, and I can go around up faster, theoretically, than I would if I was just going up the stairs. For that to work, I should be able to get up at faster than
So you want to run like around
I
the
can,
side of
yeah,
the
I can run
stairs?
inside the wall.
Oh,
Because
between the levels of the
Yeah,
concentric circle.
yeah.
Okay, I got you. Yeah, that would
Yeah.
definitely be faster than climbing stairs. Well, yeah, yeah, it would be marginally faster.
I guess to me, I'm thinking it's less distance.
Yeah, and I haven't tried to do helical math in God knows how long.
I've never done it, so
I can't.
Let's not do that.
No, I don't.
I just did it at 3:30 for fun.
Okay. Well, are you going to try and move that full 250 thing, or how far?
if it's yeah, I think I am. I'm gonna go ahead and try it. I'm gonna move on the inside, away from the stairwell. So my move is never actually gonna stop. Right. I'm just gonna keep going up and up and up and up.
Right,
I-
and unless you run into a gap in the wall or something.
Right. But my jump distance with this movement is doubled. So I'm going 240. It would be significant. 10 feet would be nothing. Right. So
Yeah,
anyway,
although
that's
it's
what I'm gonna do.
Okay. You're going to go off the map, so I'm taking you off the board here.
That's fine.
I will move. I'll get to you in a minute.
Sounds great.
While you're doing that, something, or right after you do that, something happens. The heart actually does another one of its pulses, and the entire tower kind of convulses. It's almost like the stone itself is like kind of like a heart muscle, and it contracts like a thud thud, which is really weird because it's made of stone. It's quite obviously made of stone. And it doesn't like crack or break or anything like that, but it does shake the entire staircase. And everyone except for Adrin, who's pretty much stuck to the wall, running along it. Although you are running, you have 1 foot off of it. Everyone make a dexterity saving throw. Adrin, you will get advantage since you have your like sticky foot thing.
All right, is anybody within 10 of me? Probably not, huh?
Am I? I might be.
No, at the moment.
No, 15. Damn it. Why couldn't you be closer to me? Yeah, I'm gonna just go ahead and take advantage on that one.
Okay, wise move.
I get a +3 to mine.
Okay.
So 19.
Oh, and I got a roll for Van Richten here too. All right, he made it. His tiger also made it. Okay, so yeah, so you guys managed to keep your feet, but you at times you can tell that you'd get precariously close to the edge of this railingless stairway, and if you were to have failed your save, you would have plummeted to the floor 40 feet below, or more in case of Adrin. But that's basically what I needed to add an initiative point for. So that's going to happen every time at that initiative point. So Clytus is up.
I will go up the stairs, I guess, as quickly as I can. About here.
Okay, doing dash.
Yep.
Okay, Jugs.
Trying to stay as close to the wall as possible.
Sure.
Me. So how? It's 100 feet up?
More than that. It's more than 100 feet up. You figure it's probably closer to 200 feet up. A little less than that. It's maybe like 170 feet up.
I go over here. See what I can find.
Okay.
I just want to look in there.
You're going to split the party up between 2 different maps, aren't you?
Is that a different map?
No, but you will be. It's basically just past Clytus. I have to move everyone to a different map, and I'm going to have to switch to a different map to do Adrin. I'm not completely discouraging you, but you
Well, I
would.
just moved 5 feet. I want to see what's in there, and then I can move. Wherever else.
Okay, well, I can give you the description of that hallway anyway. Yeah, I might as well just go ahead and reveal it here. Give me a second.
Looking for something to help me not fall.
Yeah.
Ride a tiger.
Ride the tiger. Got a Dio song in my head now.
I found an Adrin. Yay!
Hey, yeah, I just moved him there to be off the map. That's where he wound up. Interesting. Dark alcoves line the walls of this long hall. The ceiling has fallen here, leaving rubble strewn across the floor. Overhead, the beams of Ravenloft's roof are exposed. Lightning from the dark clouds above sporadically illuminates the hall, lighting the faces of life-size human statues in the alcoves. Each visage is frozen in terror.
I don't like that.
Sounds inviting.
That's what you see, just briefly looking down there. And there's a hallway leading down to a door.
Yeah, I guess I'm gonna start moving up with everyone else.
Okay. Thank you. Okay, so Rictavi, we're at the back at the top of the order. I am actually going to move everyone here to another map. Oh, come on. Select everybody, will you? Okay, there we go. Copy. I think it's on this one. Let's see, there's so damn many here. Yeah, crap. Okay, I gotta play here for a second to reveal this area that everyone's in. Come on, kitty, get off the... Okay. And just reveal this. And I'll move the map. Okay, so you guys are here. Map 6, and Adrin is... I got him off to the side there, but he is significantly higher up. So Rictavio is going to dash, and I think he could basically move to about there. This tiger is just going to kind of keep pace with him, trying to stay out of people's way. Rowan's up.
Just keep going up. Wrap. I gotta find myself again.
You're at the back.
Yep. So I'm like by them guys, right?
I don't know if you can move. Yeah, whatever your W movement. If you're dashing, you'd be double your movement rate.
Yeah, I'm just kind of sticking with Rictavio because he's leading the way.
Okay, yeah, that's close enough. Okay, so Adrin, you are significantly ahead of everybody at this point. You are actually... let me reveal this other map here. You are probably between... Yeah, somewhere along there, but actually either above or below it, higher up.
So is it my go? My turn order went away.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
All of our
shit.
turn orders went away.
All right, hang on. I don't know why that happened.
I think it's because we went to a new map.
Probably, which is absolutely stupid. Let me see if it... I still got you on mine. me try and add your character again. Actually, no, don't. I'll just add your turn. All right, I've got your initiatives here. I'll enter them manually. Thanks, Roll20. Thanks for making it so nice and easy. Because, you know, you'd never want to switch maps mid-combat for any reason. We've done this before. Why hasn't this come up before?
Yeah.
It's weird.
It doesn't seem like something we haven't done before.
No, it's just, I think it's just Roll20 being stupid. Alright. Let's see. Strahd's the... Okay, now this is really bizarre. On my DM's... Jesus Christ. Okay. I will figure this out. Oh, that was a different Strahd. Okay. Jesus Christ, Roll20. Give me a break. Okay, so Clytus, I've got to re-add you. And you had a 4. Jugs, got to re-add you. You had a 4. Octavio. Oh, that's his tiger. Damn it. Van Richten on this map, as he's also known. I'm not switching maps again, no matter what. This is representing all of the cycles. I think that's it. Yep, okay. So, Adrin, it is your turn.
I'm going to do the same thing I did last time. I'm trying to get up to the heart this round.
Okay. So you will be able to double move, or dash, as it were, to get you close. As you're...
I'm gonna, okay, so I can spend a key point to also get another 110 feet.
Another on top of what?
So I can take the dash action. Then I can spend a key point to take Step of the Wind.
Okay, so what the dash action would get you how far?
110 feet.
Okay. That would get you within distance. You wouldn't even need to expend anything. So you continue circling around, and as you get closer, you notice that you see several things. The heart is floating in midair, and along the lines of the passageway, you actually see a bunch of halberds hung kind of at various spaces along. You notice you're going to have to kind of move around them because they're actually hanging on the wall that you're running on.
Okay.
In fact, I can move you down to another map here as you draw.
I yell, "Watch out, there's traps!"
Well, they're not running along the wall like you are. But, as it turns out, they don't need to be. All right, you are going to be moved down to the lower left map. And you can kind of see the circle map there.
Yep. Okay.
So if you can position yourself at the I don't know, the 9 o'clock position.
Okay.
You actually see all of these halberds animate.
Okay.
And they are going to attack you.
Okay, so I'm running up there. You say I can get there. I wanted to jump on the heart.
Okay.
I wanted to bring this thing down.
All right. Well, these things you're going to run into these things before you get to the top, the same level.
Okay,
So
okay.
you're basically in the process of running it. The heart is say about like imagine this is like the top and this is the entry point. So you're kind of right here. You've just run up. You see you got another spiral going around that goes up to about here.
I can't see anything that you're pointing at.
Yeah, me neither.
Okay, sorry. This is where this
I'm looking on map 8.
yeah, this is where the spiral
Okay.
starts.
Yep.
The heart is not at this landing. The heart is closer to like about there. So you'd have to run all the way up and around to there to get to the point. Does it make sense? It's hard to represent in a
No,
2D.
just let me know when I can jump for it.
Okay. You can't yet.
Okay.
First of
But
all,
if I can, my goal is to jump this round because you said I could. And
yes.
if I spend a key point to do it, to get there and jump, and I want to bring it down. I want to squish the fucker falling 200 feet onto the floor below. That's my goal.
Okay. Well, from where you are looking right now, you don't see any mechanism obviously suspending this thing.
Yep.
So you're not sure.
So
it's
I'm
suspended
gonna
by.
jump on it.
Okay.
It looks big enough that I could jump on it anyway. So my ultimate goal is to be on the heart.
Okay.
I'm confusing you as a DM. I'm sorry.
No, that's
It's
okay.
hard.
No, I know exactly what you want to do. You're just not going to be able to do it. I mean, something's going to happen before you reach that point.
All right, sounds great.
Okay. So you've got these 10 halberds spread out. I'm not going to roll 10 initiative points for the damn halberds. Let's see. Objects. I'm just going to add one of these things. Let me just duplicate it. I will roll initiative for them, though, so they may go... 2.
So if I see these things coming at me before I do my last burst of speed, then I would start dodging instead of moving faster.
Okay. Instead of dashing, you mean?
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to take the dodge action, and that will...
As a bonus action, I can take the dodge action
Okay.
by spending a key point.
Okay,
Yep.
so you can continue dashing and dodging.
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
All right, perfect. Yeah, so they are going to actually... You see them start to move, and kind of like they're going to move towards you, but they don't actually get to act yet until their initiative point.
Okay.
So, that was nice and confusing. Okay, now we get to another rumbling of the tower as the heart beats again, and the whole tower kind of convulses and shakes. So everyone gets to make another dexterity save. Again, Adrian, you get advantage.
Yeah, more than 30 feet.
30 feet of what?
Clytus.
You gotta be within 10.
Yeah, I'd be with him.
Oh, I gotta be in that circle?
Yeah.
Damn it.
Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, it's okay.
Rowan, what'd you get? Whew. Luckily, 10 is what you need.
Wow.
You basically, Rowan's like on the edge, and he's doing that. Oh.
Tim, did you roll?
Oh, sorry.
'Cause that's an old roll from you.
What? And I'm rolling dex.
Another dex
Dex,
save, yes.
yep.
Dex save, if it matters.
Yep. So 16, because I get plus 3.
Yeah.
Okay,
You're
so
good.
everyone keeps their feet. Clytus, it is now your turn.
All right. Well, I don't see anything around me. I'm
No.
assuming, so I just keep going upstairs.
Okay, move your extent of your movement.
That would be about there.
Okay. Jugs?
Let's see. So I can dash. So 5, 10. I don't know, like right about there.
Okay.
Dash.
All right. Oh, I keep scrolling people off here. I've got to zoom this other map out so everyone can see what's going on in both maps. All right, Adrin. The flying halberds animate towards you. And let's see here.
190 feet down. Don't fall.
Okay, they have a fly speed of 50, so the ones on the far side aren't going to reach you in time to attack, but all the ones on your side of the circle will be able to get close enough to attack you. They're not all going to be able to encircle you, though. Let's see. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them clustered around you, and the other ones kind of like are over here. They're just going to double move up towards you. So you've got 6 halberds around you taking a swing at you. They don't have a huge bonus to hit, but there's always a chance. Nope. 1 misses. 17, I'm assuming, misses.
Yep, don't forget disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage from dashing or from dodging.
Yep.
Okay, they all missed anyway. But so 3rd one missed, 4th one, 15 missed,
Mm-hmm.
and 5th one missed, and 6th one missed. All right, your dodging again paid off. So all 6 of those halberds are swinging at you, but you're dipping and dodging and run along the wall. So,
being very monkey.
Yes, being very monkey. I'm a monkey. So Van Richten gets to go with his tiger. He's going to 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. He's going to get basically right up to the edge of Clytus's aura there. Doing a dash. Rowan's up.
Yeah, I can move the same as him, so. Are we ahead of Clytus and them, or because we were ahead in the initiative order?
He moves slower.
Oh, he does?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, Adrin, you're up.
So I'm guessing at this point I can try and make a jump for the heart.
No. You are right now, like I said, located at about 9. Well, let's see. You did move last time and you circled around. So, yeah, I would say that you could. You'd get an opportunity attack from basically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Well, you'd basically get attacks of opportunity by all but 2 of them.
I'm confused, but okay, whatever. I'm doing it.
Yeah, this is hard to represent, but basically...
I'm jumping for the heart. Do what you
Okay.
need to do.
Actually, I'd say 6 of them would attack you. And I would say you wouldn't be able to dodge in midair. But you would be able to leap across. So does an 18 hit you?
Yep.
Okay, so 1 halberd hits you in midair for 7 points slashing. 21 definitely hits then for another 3 points damage. 19 hit you
Mm-hmm.
for another 4 points of damage. And the other 2 miss you. So you leap through the air, get sliced by a few of the halberds, and you land on top of the heart itself.
Does it fall?
No, it is suspended in midair and does not budge an inch. It
All
is-
right. Well, I whack it with my sunblade,
Okay.
and then while I'm there, I'm going to go ahead and spend a key point and do the dodge action. So I'm going to attack it twice, and then
Okay. I'm just going to put Strahd's icon right here.
okay.
Is that
I'm
the one
assuming
you wanted
since it's
to
not
use?
moving, it's not hard to hit. But you know, I don't know.
It's got hardness, not really
Okay.
AC at all.
Oh, I did the wrong one. Sorry. Sunblade.
Eh,
There we go.
let's see, what is it?
So can I apply? Is it undead?
No.
Okay, so I did 22 points of damage to it. Radiant damage.
I'm sorry. First off, so all of your hits would hit
20.
as a basically AC. Oh, it has an AC of 15, so it's quite hard. So you're
Okay, so I rolled the sunblade. That's the only thing I used. 26 and a 23.
oh, okay. The short sword threw me there.
The short swords, ignore those.
Okay.
So I hit twice,
Okay.
and then I'm taking the dodge action with a key point.
Okay. So you did
22.
22
radiant.
points. 23. Okay. Okay. All right.
Shoot it! There's halberds! Flying fucking halberds! Shoot it! Fireball it! Lightning bolt it! Do anything! That's what I'm screaming.
Okay.
Shut up!
Okay, so at this point, the heart beats again. Ironically, even though you're on it, Adrin, you don't need to make a dex save. The heart itself does not move. It seems to be suspended rock solid in midair, but the tower itself around it is, like I said, it's like almost like it's the muscle of the heart. And everyone else needs to make another dex save. Oh dear!
Guess I gotta spend my inspiration.
Probably a good choice.
Yep.
Okay. Otherwise, Clytus, Jugs makes it, and Rictavio and his tiger made it. Okay, so you're going to spend your inspiration and make your save. Yeah, this is the second time you almost fall over the edge.
Right.
Jeez. Okay, Clytus is up then.
All right. So I should be like 180 feet up the tower, further up the tower, whatever that is.
180 feet, not up in the air.
No.
Yeah, you're
Well,
talking.
I mean, I've moved 180 feet. Left.
Right, circumference-wise.
Okay. Yes.
Okay, Jugs is up.
So to me, I am the shining sword guy on top of this heart. I'm assuming that I'm making everything really visible to everybody else, right? Because I'm like daylight up here.
Yeah, your sword actually provides additional light in addition to the red light of the heart. In fact, it's much brighter.
So where I'm standing right now, roughly how far away
You
is the heart?
you actually, now that I think about it, when you guys crossed over, you'd be on that other map. Give me a moment here to move you. You see where it goes from dark to light?
Oh yeah.
That's the crossover point. So you guys are right there. So you'll wrap around the next time you reach the next dark to light transition, and then you'll show up on Adrin's map.
Yeah. So, but just roughly a distance, because I can use spells.
Right.
Distance from the vertically
Line of sight.
line of sight, line of effect. I mean.
Yeah.
40, 50. I would say you're probably 60 feet diagonally directly.
And how far from the heart are all those halberds?
They're level with it. Because Adrin leapt. He was on the wall. They swooped to attack him. Then he leapt kind of through them to it.
So if I cast a fireball on the heart, it's gonna hit all those.
The halberds too, yeah.
Yep.
Wow, great minds think alike.
I'm gonna do that.
Okay.
It's also gonna hit Adrin, but
he's got dodge, so.
well, actually, what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna use my careful spell and use some sorcery points and force him to automatically succeed on a saving throw.
Wait, how does that work? You're using what?
He already has dodge, though.
Yeah, I'm using
Activate.
this right here. Let me copy it.
Dodge doesn't help on saves. Does it?
Oh.
Wait.
No.
No, I think it just gives you a disadvantage.
I'm using
on
that.
attacks. Oh, you're doing a careful spell. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're kind of shaping it. That's the
So
shaping
yeah,
in
he
third edition.
automatically saves on his saving throw. Which,
Well, okay. All right, I'll rule you'll be able to do that. Yeah, because you're shaping it around him. You're not really giving him a dex bonus because he's on top of this heart.
yeah.
Okay, so you set off a fireball. It's definitely within range of a fireball, no problem. You shape it around, Adrin, no problem. Doing that also, though, shapes it around the heart. So the heart, I'm going to rule, takes no damage from this. But
Isn't he like on the opposite side of the heart? So I would like shape it so it hits the heart and then just doesn't wrap around the heart, right? 'Cause he's on the opposite side from me because he's on top.
No.
No?
No.
Okay.
If you want those halberds to take any damage from it, you're going to have to shape it that way.
Okay. Then I'll just hit the halberds.
Okay. Those definitely all would get hit. They all have less than 28 hit points. Oh, wait, no, they don't. Never mind. Do they have a dexterity? I suppose they move around. Yeah, actually, they have a +2 dex. Okay, well, I'm going to roll for them then. What's your DC? 12?
Yeah. That doesn't seem right, though.
That's not right.
What isn't right?
Because my DC is 16. I don't know
Yep.
why that.
Yeah,
says
why
12
is it
there.
DC 12?
And
Oh,
my,
does the careful spell do that? No, that shouldn't make a
Shouldn't.
difference.
my DC is 16, so or like my spell save DC, so that
Well,
doesn't. I don't. That's just not calculating right, I guess.
Yeah, so roll 20's wrong again. Like I said, I don't trust it for stats in any way whatsoever. Okay, so I'm gonna say yours DC 16, then it definitely failed. Third one made it. Let's see. So let me just see. Going clockwise here. Failed. Made it. Gotta love these area effect spells. Failed. Ooh, just made it. Just failed it. Failed. Natural 20. Made it. Failed. And last one. Failed. Okay, so you did a significant amount of damage to these things. Their shafts are kind of smoky and pitted in fire and nasty debris, but none of them actually got destroyed. And now they're all going to swarm Adrin.
Dang it.
Disadvantage.
Okay, yep, he is dodging somehow on the Heart of Sorrow. We're not quite sure how, but it's magic, or it's abstract.
Yes. It's D&D, man.
It's
This
D&D.
isn't happening anyway.
Exactly. Yeah. I guess when you start applying those rules, that way lies madness. Okay, so 6, 7, 8. 8 of them get to attack you, swarming around you. Miss with disadvantage. Miss. 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 Yeah, miss.
How does that work if they're flanking and at disadvantage?
Oh,
Is it-
those would cancel
can't-
out. Actually, good point. Shit.
Sorry.
Well, no, that's a good point. They get flanking too. I'm going to re-roll them because I couldn't remember which ones I would have made it on.
Technically, they're all flanking.
I'll re-roll half of them. So would a 19 hit you?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. 5. 5 hit points of slashing damage from one of them. Oh shit, natural 20. No, whopping 4 points from that. Jesus. Third one missed, but the other one got another natural 20. There we go. I'm not cheering these on, by the way. 17 points of slashing damage from the last halberd's attack.
Damn.
At that point, while you are absorbing the blow from that halberd, wait. Is that there? No. Okay. Give me a second here. You actually feel... no. Okay, what happens from the ledge kind of adjacent to where you're at, kind of down here, suddenly a firebolt comes firing up at you, which actually misses.
Disadvantage.
Oh yeah, you're dodging. Well, it would have missed you anyway. Yeah, and you can't flank with a spell. But you can't see who fired it.
Okay.
And you also see some more combatants enter the fray.
What direction did it come from?
They're coming from that ledge to the southeast.
Okay. So we just see something shoot across.
Yeah, you guys see a firebolt, but you don't see... what's the illumination of that sun sword, by the way, the radius?
All right, so it is bright light at 15, dim light to another 15, so 30.
Okay. Basically that whole area.
Wow.
Actually, that would conflict with Clytus's, so I'm going to change yours to white. There we go. Okay. These creatures actually are then... You can tell that they are actually vampires.
Mm.
And as soon as they enter into the area, they see you there on the heart, and they hiss at you. They're actually going to take, I think, damage from this thing, from being in the light, aren't they?
It's sunlight, yeah.
Yeah. It's the sun sword.
I don't believe it's out to... It'd have
Yeah.
to be within 15, I think.
Yeah, I think they need to be within the, not within the dim light, but within the...
Right.
Let's see, it's Sunblade.
says 15-foot radius for bright light, and then 15-foot for dim light. The light is still sunlight, though.
Right. So they would take
So it's still
damage.
sunlight if they're within 30 feet. It's just not as bright,
All right.
but it's still sunlight.
Well, it's for the purposes of an effect. It's not like light. It basically within the 30 feet is, or the 15 feet is the light that treats is mechanically as sunlight.
Okay.
But they are there, and you can see them kind of spider climbing along the wall and kind of staying outside the radius area. And I'll go ahead and roll initiative for each one of them, just because. Because you guys insist on it. Too many combatants here, as usual. Oh, that sucked.
Good.
Okay, I will reset it at... okay, I'll move him down here. Clytus, I think... How did you wind up below? I'm all confused now. Why is this?
I shouldn't be.
You should be after Jugs. Shouldn't
Have
you?
you guys moved yet?
I haven't moved in quite a while.
Because usually at the end of a round, I'm like here behind them, and I just moved. So if they haven't gone yet, I would assume they would be ahead of me.
That's what I was asking before. I thought that Jugs and Clytus were behind Rictavio and I.
I'm just gonna sort everyone. We're at
Alright.
Jugs' turn. Let me resort and
Sure.
move to Jugs.
Well, actually, we were at the Halberd's turn
Right.
because they just attacked.
Oh, that's probably why I got all screwed up. Okay. All right. So yeah, we're at Van Richten's turn then. Okay, so he's gonna continue moving.
Are we on that new level yet? The same one?
No.
We're on map 7. Until we get to the darkest spot there, that's
Yeah.
when you move on to the
Yeah, that's,
next one.
that's the cycle point. Okay, so now we've got these vampires. One of them anyway. Which one is he? Vampire. Okay, so it's this guy. He is going to. Oh, let's see. He doesn't really have any ranged weapons, I don't think.
Is that your HP, Adrian? Holy crap.
Yeah, he's down there.
Everything you can take, drink.
I may have chosen poorly.
It was a good idea at the time.
Maybe you can you jump down a level?
I'm fine. Fireball away.
They're really okay. They're actually shit. They really don't want. They're going to take damage if they get close to you, close enough to attack you. They don't really have any ranged attacks, so.
Don't you have a potion of invulnerability? Oh,
You guys just worry about you. I got me.
No, they don't. Okay, so they're actually going to start descending the stairway towards the rest of the party. So the cycle point is on this one. It's kind of goofy, actually. It doesn't really make any sense why they did it this way, but he's got a movement rate of 30. So he's going to dash around, and he'll cycle back that way. Rowan's up.
Alright, seeing Adrin insisted, I'm going to gonna do that. Fireball right at that heart.
Okay, an unshaped one would include the heart. Oh, shit.
I'm doing my the 25, not the 11.
Okay, he's going to use inspiration.
Yep.
All right, so you will take... do you have an ability that grants you negating?
I have evasion.
Okay, so you don't take any damage, but the Heart of Sorrow definitely does, as does all the halberds. Okay, so first off, let me get rid of the halberds because they're all just going to go bye-bye. Because 19 points of damage is too much for them. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I just...
I think this one will have to roll. That's 20 feet. All the other 3 are out of it.
No, it's a 20-foot radius. So it would be, if you're centering it on the heart,
Yeah,
which is,
right. 17. Right here.
yeah,
I'm like right in the center of the thing, so.
right. He's along the wall. Yeah, okay, fine. We'll just simplify it. Screw it. I'm not going to mess around with it. He failed to save. He takes 19 fire damage. And technically this guy would be gone too. Okay. So yeah, and the Heart of Sorrow is shattered with that blast.
Holy crap!
That was enough to destroy it. It actually breaks into a million pieces, and actually as the pieces fall, they turn to blood. And Adrin, you are no longer suspended in midair. You are falling straight down
Holy shit.
in basically a shroud of blood that's this heart has been turned into.
Sweet.
Nice knowing you.
Oh shit! So you guys see this because while the Heart of Sorrow's light goes out, plunging most of the place in complete darkness, the Sun Sword is still alight. So you see this streaking meteor of Adrin come falling
Yeah, but
down.
how far does he fall per turn?
What? All 190 feet.
So I don't get a turn before he hits the bottom?
I'm not going to calculate velocities. No.
God damn it.
Well, okay.
So it's 19d6. Just go ahead and roll it.
Let me think. 190 feet is actually a ways. I'm going to say he will fall half this round and half the next round. But he does fall past you guys. So you see him plummeting down. He gets to, what would it be, 90 feet down. You're right.
Isn't this what you wanted?
Yep.
Except he wanted to take the heart with him.
Well, he kind of did.
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, so you fall basically about 90 feet down. Next round, you'll fall the next 90 feet.
But we're going in order, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
So you will get a chance to act before you hit the ground.
Okay.
So this other vampire, wow. He dashes that way, and Adrin, it's now your turn. You're falling very fast, towards the ground, in a pool of blood.
You know, I'm falling.
Do your shadow thing.
Nope, can't do that. It's bright.
Well, it's only bright
he's
because
standing.
you've got your sword.
Yeah.
Yeah, can't you put your sword away?
Okay, so if you let me do this, I will put away my sword.
Sure, you could do that as a flourish.
Okay, and then I'll teleport.
Okay.
Right next to a cleric.
Yeah, that'll work.
All right.
Okay, bink. Well, not quite bink. Two-step bink. I'll let you move yourself over there.
I don't know where anybody is.
They're in the upper right quadrant.
Yeah, I'm
Upper right.
up above. I'll heal you.
Upper right. Hang on. There you
Right
go.
by us.
I'll be right there.
Okay.
Perfect.
You guys see him plunging down, going, "Oh shit!" Boom! He's right there next to you, and it's really kind of jarring because you were in free fall 1 second, and the next second you're standing on the stairs, so you kind of do it. Oh, but you take no damage. The rest of the blood, goes hurtling down towards the floor, and you hear this big. Well, you will hear
Actually,
a big
I'm
wet
covered
splat.
in blood.
Yeah, you are covered in blood.
Sweet. so somebody might even hit me, right? I'm all of a sudden standing next to some bloody, soaked guy. No white hair, all red hair, just
Out of nowhere.
Right.
Yeah.
nowhere.
And actually, Adrin, I'm sorry, Rowan cannot see you because it's pitch dark now. And actually, neither can Van Rechten for that matter. He's human. The others of you have dark vision.
Yeah, we can hear him though.
Well, kind of, yeah, you hear him. Oh. Well, and you saw the... No, I'm sorry. Never mind. It's not pitch dark because you still have... No, you had to douse the sun sword. I'm confusing.
Yeah.
Confusing sort of series of steps. So you saw him fall, you saw him douse the sword, and bink, he vanished, but then you heard a "yah" as he's right next to you.
Well, Jug sees me. Clytus sees me.
Yes, they do. Okay, so another vampire gets to go. Let's roll 20 catches up here. 5, 10, 15, 20, 50. Okay, he will get to where you guys are, or the map you guys are in. And he'll basically show up right there. And the heart no longer is beating, so it's Clytus's turn.
Do we want to continue up, or what are we doing now?
I don't think we need to anymore.
There's vampires.
Run away! Run away!
Well, I'm just wondering, what is the plan? Do we go up to this ledge, way up by where the heart was, or what do we do? Or do we go back
It's
down?
not my turn.
Yeah.
All right.
You can speak freely out of turn.
There's vampires.
You,
They're gonna follow us. Kill the fuckers.
Yes, I get that part.
I mean,
Just wanna know
he's not near any though. I
Are
mean,
you
you,
going the wrong way?
you could go
No,
by
going up.
Adrin and heal him.
Yeah, he just went up.
Oh. Okay.
yeah, I'm spiraling counterclockwise.
Oh, okay.
That's probably why you were confused before, too. And I didn't specify either. It is confusing.
All right.
It actually,
So I
technically
run.
speaking, it makes more sense that it would be clockwise, but we've been treating it counterclockwise, so...
Oh well.
Yeah, whatever.
Whatever.
Yes, it's backwards from what you think. So you double move to there. Jugs is up.
If I move to here, I should be able to see one to shoot a firebolt at it, right?
Yes, you see the one that's coming down towards Clytus.
That one right there, then that's the one I'll shoot at.
Okay.
Wow.
Yes, that hits for 3 points of fire damage. But you hit him. Okay, so another vampire here. I can't wait to get these guys on the same map as everyone else because this is a real pain in the ass. 5, 10. Yeah, he does not move very fast. Well, he's actually no, he's going to move down and around. Screw this running around in circles thing. He's just going to climb around, spider climb around the stairs, and show up next to his buddy. There we go. Why am I having him run in circles? The halberds are gone. Van Richten's up. He does not like vampires. But what can he do? He can attempt to turn them, I think.
What would Van Richten do?
What would Van Richten do? What would Jesus do? If only you had your dog Jeebus here.
WWVRD.
Really?
Get
Okay.
some water. Be right back.
Okay. He really... Okay, so he's not... Well, he's not a full cleric, I guess. He just has some clerical abilities. Yeah. If you could just die, that would be great. Yeah, that's not going to do much either. Jesus. The Great Undead Slayer. Well, you know what? He is an Undead Slayer. He gets some bonuses on attacks and damage against undead. So, yeah, he'll run up and he's going to try and help with this guy. Tiger moves a little bit further.
El Tigre.
What was that?
I said El Tigre.
Oh, I thought you said TPK.
No, that's coming.
Yeah, that's,
Yeah, not yet.
that's yet to come. Okay, other vampire's going to run around. And he'll show up. Actually, he turns around right about here. Rowan's up.
All right. I'm gonna use that icon of Ravenloft and give Adrin that many hit points with its Cure Wounds capability.
Okay, you might want to tell him that when it comes out.
Yep.
Does the icon of Ravenloft... That doesn't give light, like...
No, the holy symbol does.
Yeah, the Holy Symbol of Ravenkind, but this does not shed light. Okay. So, yeah, that would be basically an action to pull it out of your... Or flourish to pull it out of there
Yeah,
and
yeah,
to
it's-
use it.
It says take an action to heal one creature.
Yep.
So,
Any movement?
not at this time.
Okay.
I'll stick with him.
All right. Then the last duelist is going to climb over the stairs and make his way over there. And he's going to show up right there in front of Tiggy. And it's Edrin's turn. I'm actually going to step over him momentarily because this other vampire is going to actually climb down and around and pop down right next to Rowan. So he actually came down another level to where Rowan was, and he is going to attack you. So first attack is a claw, which I'm sure misses with a 13.
Yep.
And he's going to try and bite you.
No.
14?
16.
All right. I know I was close.
Yep.
Okay. Boy. Well, I can... Those auras aren't visible in Adrin. All right, Clytus, I'm going to skip ahead to you.
Okay.
Oh, wait,
as a
here's...
bonus-
I see Paul's just came back. Paul, it's your turn.
And you get to add 17 hit points.
Okay. We didn't win then? I was
Not-
figuring
not-
you guys.
Not
There's
yet.
still 4 of them.
I'm just kidding. All right.
But Strahd's dead.
Oh yeah. Did we mention we killed Strahd while you were gone?
Yeah.
Well then, I say we leave then. All right. I whip out my sword.
Okay, the aura's back.
And I do this. I'm assuming Rowan threatens an area. And then I'm going to Open a can of whoop ass.
Okay.
He isn't as threatening as you would think.
Right.
Technically, by the way, technically I moved him before you because you were gone. So I'm just going to swap your initiative points around, even though you got a higher initiative.
Okay, that's
You,
fine.
you were distracted by almost falling to your death.
Yes. Actually, no, I wouldn't have taken. I would have subtracted 50 hit points from whatever you rolled because I have slow fall.
Oh, okay.
I would have survived. It would have been fine. That was the whole point of staying on it and falling because I knew I would live. All right, so I'm gonna do this anyway. So I'm gonna spend 2 points.
Well, I also have polymorph, so I could have just morphed you.
That's true.
This was my plan, but
All
then
right.
I didn't realize
So does a 15
that
hit?
would work.
The vampire spawn. I think so. Yep, 15's actually what you need.
All right, so it is 18 plus 18 plus 25 plus 7 plus 11.
61.
61, and it's radiant.
Okay, so he's not regenerating. Let me do my little standard I'll just put the yellow thing on. I can't see the yellow thing. What did we use for that? I'll just use that heart thing. Okay. So yeah, he's not happy. And he's actually... He technically... I had him go before you, but now you've got the sword out, so... I swapped it around. It would have to be him starting his turn in your area. Yeah, so next turn, he's going to take 20 damage if he's still in the sunlight area. Okay, Clytus. Are you confused yet?
Yeah. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and cast Branding Smite as a bonus action.
Oh, what is that?
It does a lot of fun things.
Merchandising, marketing.
Yeah.
Oh, wait, not that kind of branding.
All right, I clicked it, but come on. Hello. It's not. For whatever reason, I'm clicking it and nothing's happening. It
oh, it's
basically-
probably an attack roll type thing. No.
No,
no,
it's
actually.
not.
So it's basically kind of prepping your weapon.
Yeah. Basically, my weapon now glows with radiant light,
Nice.
and that lasts for a minute. The next creature I hit takes 2d6 additional radiant damage in addition to whatever else I do, and the creature then casts light for the full minute.
No! Full radiant light? Let's see.
Wow.
Let's see. That does 2d6 radiant
wait.
damage to the target, which becomes visible if the target's... Oh, it target sheds dim light in a 5-foot radius,
Oh.
but it can't become invisible.
That's why, because it does it's rolling the damage when I cast it. So anyway, if I hit, that's the damage it'll do.
So who are
addition
you
to
doing this to? Oh, I
Well,
see.
hold on,
You haven't
Yeah.
attacked yet.
I haven't attacked yet, so I'm gonna go up and smack this guy.
Okay.
How hurt does he look? He hasn't been hit yet.
You
has
really can't tell.
he? Yeah, okay. All right, well, I'm gonna hit him.
Okay, well, that definitely hits him.
And so I will do this plus the 8 I did originally. He now, he himself,
Shedding dim
is-
light.
He's shedding dim light, so he's now casting light. There's that. That's not enough damage. I'm going to go ahead and add 1 smite to that. So I will see. Which is that? These guys are vampires. There we go. Divine Smite. Vampires is 3d8.
Hmm.
So I do an additional 3d8 on top of that. So there you go. 39 plus
47.
8, 47.
Wow. Okay, yeah, you do a good amount of damage with that.
And a fair bit of that is radiant.
Yep. So he is not regenerating this round. All right. And he's now glowing in the dark.
Yep.
Okay, Jugs.
So he cannot go invisible while he's glowing, by the way.
Correct. Yeah, he's...
I'm gonna shoot a firebolt at the glowing one.
Okay. Mr. Glow Stick Vampire. You
For
hit.
7.
All right, and do 7 damage.
I'm gonna just stay where I'm at. I'm fine there.
Okay, so the vampire that's between the one fighting Adrin and the one fighting Clyde. Actually, there's 2 of them, I guess. The one that's closest to Adrin, just outside the circle of his glow, he's going to stay outside that glow. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Okay, so he's going to dash over to here to help his buddy. He cannot attack, but he will move to there. He did not take radiant damage. He hasn't taken any damage yet, so he doesn't need to regenerate. Van Richten. Well, okay. He can't even really get in there. He will.
Firebolt?
Cantrip.
Oh no, he's
Radiant.
cantrip.
What's that cantrip? Cleric cantrip that does radiant damage.
Well, he's not an actual cleric. He's an NPC that has clerical abilities. Because I was looking for a turning ability type thing, and he doesn't have it. Yeah. He will. Did he already cast Death Ward on you?
He did
Did
way
it once.
earlier.
Yep.
And I'm trying to remember what the duration of that is.
I think it's 12 hours.
If I'm not mistaken. It's actually 8 hours.
Okay.
But
But it hasn't been
it's
8
not
hours.
concentration, so you still have it. But so Clyde is something to remember. That's actually a nice non-concentration spell. He will come up to you, and also, I think this one is. No, this one's not concentration either. Nice. He'll cast freedom of movement on you.
Oh, cool.
So he pops in, touches you, and then pops back while still staying within the range.
Very kinky.
Yeah, he does. He likes popping in and out, doesn't he?
And touching.
Yes.
From behind.
You had to add that, didn't you?
Yeah, that's
It
what-
couldn't be just
What?
popping. Okay. Enough with the popping. Here's my tiger. Okay, Felicity is the name of the tiger. I don't need these damn halberds in my way. Kitty. Kitty's going to bite. Bite the vampires.
Wow.
Test of his own medicine. And he got 16, so he bit him. So, tiger bite. Wow, D10 plus 5. So, 12 points piercing damage on the vampire. These guys immune to specific types of damage of some sort. I haven't looked at it. You guys have been magical for so long, I forget when there's a non-magical attack. Necrotic, bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing from non-magical weapons. So he takes half of that. Shit. Okay. Alright. So he took half of 13, 6. But he bit him. Wounded him. At 6 points, he's not going to regenerate. Alright, so this guy... He was not hit. He is going to regenerate. As soon as I look this up. Yes. They don't regenerate as much as Strahd does. But helps him out. He can't do a ranged attack because he doesn't have any, which sucks. And he can't move through the tiger, who is effectively blocking the way, so he starts scuttling back. Oh no, he doesn't want to go that way. He's actually going to go scuttle around the stairs and go beneath the tiger and come back up on the other side. But that's a dash for him, so he can't do anything else. Rowan's up.
Alright.
You've got a vampire between you and Adrin.
Yeah. I'm gonna get that holy symbol, grasp that, and I'm gonna expend 1 charge and try to hold the vampire.
Ooh, fancy. Okay, as an action, you can expend 1 charge and present the holy symbol to make it flare with holy power. Vampires and vampire spawn within 30 feet of the holy symbol when it flares must make a DC 15 wisdom saving throw. So that would be just the one that's right there, but
Yeah, right.
wisdom save, oh, that doesn't look good for him. He's got a wisdom mod of 0, so he failed.
Nice.
So that vampire, oh shit, he's toast because he's in that fire area too, or in the sunlight area. He's gonna burn to a crisp. Yeah, he is held.
All right.
As long as you have that holy symbol up. Let me just see. Is it actually paralyzed for 1 minute?
Yeah.
You don't even need to keep it out. Oh no, it can repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns.
Right.
To end. Okay, so it's not necessarily indefinite.
Right.
Where the hell is the hold symbol here? We'll just go with a snail. Okay, so that was your action. Any movement?
Yep. Nope. I'm gonna
Okay.
flank with Adrin here.
Okay, so first we've got vampire with Clytus, and he does not regenerate. He's going to attempt to claw Clytus and likely fail badly. And his other attack, he'll do a claw as well. And fail badly. That was pathetic. The other vampire duelist. Okay, so first off, start of his turn, he's in the area of sunlight from the sun sword. And let's see. He's going to take 20 hit points of damage from that. And he's held by the hold vampire, so he's going to be able to make another save again. What's that DC again? 15 was it?
15.
Yeah. Oh, natural 1. Yeah, he's going to
Nice.
keep on cooking. He's not quite done yet. But it's a race between when Adrin's going to beat the crap out of him and when he cooks.
Okay, so I am going to hit him twice with the Sunblade. I'm assuming these are advantaged criticals,
Mhm.
right? Being paralyzed is like a critical or something, or confirmed crit. Being paralyzed is like a confirmed crit thing.
I will look it up to verify because I can't remember. Paralyzed. You can basically, you're incapacitated, can't move or speak, automatically
Any
fails
attack that
strength.
hits is a critical hit if the attacker is within 5 feet of the creature.
Yep, so it's a crit. It's an auto crit.
All right, so.
Oh wait, no, it's an auto crit if you hit, but you have advantage also in the attack.
And I hit both times.
Yep, so you got crits on both.
So it would be I roll it twice, right?
Each.
Basically, yeah.
For
Yeah.
crit, so I'd
Yeah,
roll
what-
four times.
Yeah.
4 times.
Well, it doesn't roll the damage twice already.
No, because
Well, it
No.
doesn't know he crit.
Oh, okay. Oh, gotcha. Right, he did auto crit.
So
Yeah.
20, 48, 58, 68, 63, 73, 81 radiant.
Okay, you didn't need to wait. Basically, the sun sword, like a lightsaber, just slices them into several pieces, and whatever is left just burns away to ash in the blazing light of this sword.
Nice.
Okay, all right. So what I'm gonna do then is
Start moving down.
I'm gonna move 55 feet to
Okay.
right there.
Okay, now these guys are going to start feeling the full frontage of this thing. Full frontage.
I'm gonna scream, "Suck it, bitches!"
Clytus. Okay, I would say that you. Yeah, we got to pick which one.
You're flanking one.
Yeah, one of them. I'd say the top one you're flanking.
Yeah.
Is that the one I heard before or not? 'Cause-
That is.
So.
Yeah, he's been hurt before anyway.
Okay. Then I'm just gonna hit him.
Okay.
Since
Don't
I'm advantage.
Drop your you drop your great sword.
No, because I'm advantage.
Oh, it's right. You're advantage, so you don't drop it. And both would hit then. And with advantage, you get a crit on that second one.
Jesus.
that include my crit?
Yeah, looks like it. The second one, 15 plus 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then I will do.
Actually, hang on.
Okay.
That's enough to destroy it.
Nice.
Okay. Well, then I'm done.
And yep. Get him out of the way too. I'll just make a pile of vampires over here. Okay, so that was Jug. Sorry, Clytus. Jugs is up.
One by Van Richten.
Okay.
Take that one next.
Ping! It's a vampire that goes ping! Firebolt does a pretty good job there. 15 points. Alright, so now it's Vampire Duelist. At the start of his turn, he takes 20 hit points of radiant damage from the Sun Sword. He really does not like this. But let's see. Shit. Yeah, he's going to dodge, as in get the hell out of. And he climbs around under the stairs and moves out of the light of the Sun Sword. So he is actually underneath the stairs right now.
On the other level.
Yeah, I'll just put him
wall or
like
whatever.
there to say he's underneath the stairs. So that was him. Van Richten, he's got his vampire spawn right there in front of him. So what the hell? He'll take a swing at him with his sword cane. All right. He actually hits. And what's his vampire hunter thing? Or undead hunter? Undead slayer, excuse me. So with the cane, he does 5 points, but additionally to that, he does 3d6 because it's undead. Nice. So 15 more. So 20 points damage with his sword cane.
Nice. And that tiger.
Oh yeah, the tiger. Tiger, yeah, he'll go after the one that's on Van Richten as well. He can't pounce, so he's just gonna bite. Oh, the tiger gets him too. Tiger, where's my tiger? He does D10 plus 5, I think, on a bite. Yep. So another 8 points, 4, because it's magical. Okay. So now the vampire that they've been fighting, he's going to dance out of the... Well, first he's going to take the 20 points of radiant damage because he does it at the start of his turn, which he's not looking good. He dances out of the way, though. He's not going to back off. He's going to attack Van Richten with a claw. God damn it. Fails. Even worse of a fail. Okay, so he swings his claws at Van Richten twice and just is a pathetic miss. Rowan's up.
Right. So I would need to go like this way to, oops,
Yeah, counterclockwise
like
goes up.
towards Jugs and then down here. Right.
Yeah, if you're going up counterclockwise.
Are these guys up from me?
Yes.
Or down? Okay.
You can see the one that climbed under the stairway from your vantage
Yeah.
point.
So that's my 30 feet right there, and then, oh, look at that! I'm like,
That's close enough for
Okay.
for a 30-foot range anyway.
I'm gonna spend another charge on that whole vampire.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that would be just within reach. He just got out of the range of the Sun Sword and into the range of the holy icon. Okay, so he needs to make I'm sorry, is it a wisdom save?
DC 15. Wisdom, yes.
Okay, he failed. He is held.
Nice. Have at it, boys.
Okay. Snail guy. There we go. All right, so
8 charges left.
that one's dead. That one's dead. Adrin's up.
We come up and flank him. Both hit, so they're both crits.
Yep.
4, 20, 32, 37, 36, 40, 55, 58 radiant.
Yeah. Pretty much a repeat
Ow.
performance. Just sliced, diced, cooked, and burned to ash. That Sunsword is potent against undead.
Well, especially when they're paralyzed.
Yeah, that doesn't help either. Well, that's just it. I mean, he's got the symbol, which paralyzes them, and then you just come up and whack at them until they're dead. Okay, Clytus, you've got nobody left on your level there.
Yeah, no kidding. So
Except the one that's
There's
under the
nobody on
stairs.
your level.
the one's below us. Do we want to go back down? Is that what we're looking to do, or do we want to keep going up?
Well, now we gotta find Strahd. I don't know. Well, we wanted to do the heart. We did the heart. I'm bloody.
Let's go get this guy.
I
Well, I
say
think
let's
we
go
will-
kill this one other vampire.
Yeah.
Well, then we got to go back down to do that.
Yeah. That's
Or I
fine.
could just get above where he is, and that way, if he tries to come up,
Right.
I'm gonna run and
do that.
catch him. I don't think he can go faster than me.
Probably not.
yeah. Well,
Yeah,
he
but
definitely
we do
can go
wanna
faster
go.
than me.
You want to go
All right,
up?
so I go up. I go up and I wait in case he comes up over the ledge.
All right.
Okay.
Okay.
Everybody, we'll all go down.
Okay, Jugs is up.
Where I'm standing, can I see him?
Clearly.
Yeah, you
Oh, yeah.
should be able to.
Yeah, he's
Yeah,
basically. It's
still,
weird because Clytus is standing this way and he's standing that way. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm
it's like
kind of
this
confused.
twisted
like, wait,
mirror
wait,
thing. Yeah.
Which one is right?
Clytus is pretty easy to pick out. He's the short one.
Yeah, but which one is standing the right way? Is Clytus upside down or
Yeah.
what's going on?
Just shoot it.
Ah, shit. I ain't gonna hit it.
No, 10 won't do it. All right, so he's still up. He's gonna run around a little bit till he gets back to here. Going back down.
So he's on the other map.
No,
He's down on map 6.
yeah, he's down to map 6. So that was his move. Van Richten, he says he looks to you, Adrian, and says, "Do you need any healing?"
Sure. I'm down half.
Okay. So he, what does he get? What can he do here? He's got cure. One spell. Yeah, he will cast a. I'll just roll it. And roll 20, I mean. He will expend a 4th level slot for this. Or, excuse me, a 3rd level slot. 21.
Nice.
Thank you.
And Taigi's just gonna wait. So, that was Van Richten. That
One below max.
Vampire's dead. Rowan's up.
All right. Before I head down, I'm going to.
Did that wrong. Did that wrong.
I'm gonna cast Death Ward on Adrin as well. That lasts for 8 hours, so.
Okay, so both of you guys are death warded. You might want to make a note of this, so that I don't know, if maybe put some symbol on your character, so we remember it next time.
Yeah.
Maybe that guy. No, that seems to think you're dead or something.
Okay.
Maybe that heart.
Yeah, that'd probably work. Whatever
Oop,
you
not
feel.
that. How's that?
I've got to zoom in closer to even see what you did. Yeah, sure. Yeah, that black and white yin yang type heart thing.
Yep.
As long as you remember that you've got it applied, because
Yep.
it'll probably
Hell,
carry
I
over
just
into the
put
next
it
session.
somewhere in my, I don't know, Death Lord.
And Adrin, it is your turn.
So I'm gonna run on a vertical surface down to the other level so that I'm right next to the vampire.
Yeah,
I
you
can
can-
move 55.
You can easily catch him, yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna do that. So I will move right next to him, and I will attack him twice.
Nice. Both hit.
All right. So 28, 38, 41 radiant damage.
Okay. And he's no longer able to regenerate. And he's in the Sun Sword's field. Clytus is up.
I'm just gonna wait because I'm too slow to really be effective now. So I'm just
Jugs?
gonna wait where I'm at.
I'm gonna try firebolting him again.
Okay. Yeah, you can still see him, even though he's down 2 levels now.
Hey, 14.
Okay, yep. Still up. And see, it's his turn. He's gonna. Oh, but that 20 from the Radiant.
There it is.
He had 18 hit points left, and with no regeneration, he just cook
Nice.
him. You don't even have to hit him. You just kind of hold the sword up right in his face, and he's like, ah.
Does it suck it?
Yeah, he doesn't suck it, but he does blow.
Okay.
As in blown away. Wow. Okay. So the vampires are in ashes. You've destroyed the Heart of Sorrow, and I think this is a good point to stop for the evening. Next time,
Woo!
you'll pick it up and resume the quest for destruction of Strahd.
Here, I was thinking we'd be dead before the end of the night. We're not. I'm happy.
Yeah.
You did pretty damn good.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was well executed. You guys with those combinations of items are pretty
And I think
deadly.
we're damn lucky picking.
Yes.
I didn't know the map. Picking the map and going.
Right.
We went right to it.
Yeah, you pretty much went right
Yeah,
from
how
A to
did we
B.
do that?
Yeah. No idea.
I was thinking you get to go all through these twisty turny passages and everything. Oh wait, well, this connects up here. Well, that's just stupid. Let me put my source of my major source of my power here. Just go through this door. You'll get right to it.
And you're there. Perfect.
Maybe he likes to show it off to guests or something. Who knows? Anyway, good
I
session,
thought for
guys.
sure it was gonna end up being in the basement somewhere, and we were just gonna goof around up here for a while.
No, yeah, it was in one of the towers, not the tallest tower. Actually, I think that no, that wasn't the tall tower wasn't Piddlewick. That was a different one. There's still
Yeah.
you haven't been to the tallest spire yet.
Nope.
So, dumb question. I mean, Strahd definitely knows that's probably destroyed now.
You think?
Well, yeah, I think he knows.
Good.
Yep.
Welcome,
Oh, that-
wagon.
Oh, that was your question. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you don't know that he knows,
Right.
but it seems. I mean, if nothing else, there was this. Well, I guess there wasn't a tremendous crash, but the heart had.
Disturbance in the force.
Oh yeah, he likely felt he had some obvious connection to it because
Right.
if you remember when you were hitting him before, every time you hit him, there'd be this kind of reddish flash that actually you remember looking like the Heart of
Yeah,
Sorrow's
okay.
red glow. So he was getting something from it, and now that it's gone, he's probably going to miss it. And there was the whole convulsing of the tower thing, which started
Yeah.
and then stopped again. So
Nice.
anyway, yeah, next time. So you guys want? Well, I've got Ravenloft more or less prepared. It's just clumsy to navigate. So I guess you guys are going to go back down now, or are you going to go up?
Yeah. Down.
We didn't want to go up and check
That's
out
not-
what was up there.
What was your plan roughly?
Find Strahd. That's the plan. I
So you're
have
just
no
going to
idea where
wander,
he is.
just going to wander around until you find him.
Well,
Yep.
How?
Call out. Hey,
Well, as a
Strahd.
DM, Paul, just tell us where he is, and we'll. Be
Sure,
fine.
yeah, I'll highlight him on the map for you.
All right.
No.
well, then we'll find him.
Yeah, but what I'm thinking, if we go up, oh, maybe not. Maybe that's not right.
I don't think there's anything else up there.
I bet she's.
I thought it connected maybe with the taller tower. That I see there's a connection on the
don't-
heights. of Ravenloft, if you look at that, there's like a bridge between the two towers. So I was trying
okay.
to figure
Yeah.
out how we
Oh, I think it's.
do that.
I think right next to where the heart was. If we
That's
get
what
up
I'm
to map
thinking.
8, that landing.
Yeah,
Yeah,
the
I think
landing.
that crosses over,
Yeah,
Yeah,
if we've
well-
seen it
and
from
then we
the
go to the
outside.
top of that tower.
Yeah, let's
Yeah,
go
let's
up
do
there.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you're gonna
Up
go
to
over that
landing.
to go up to that. So you're gonna go up next time to that landing.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
landing.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that will connect over from what you remember seeing it from the. You could see that from the ground. It was.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, cool.
Cool.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks.
We'll. Yep.
Good
See you
job.
next session.
Yeah.
Right,
Right,
that-
right.